Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampACrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me for another video tutorial today. Before we get started, I want to remind you to sign up for my email newsletter and catch the last few weeks of our awesome 12 weeks of Christmas program for my email subscribers only. And then we have some of our holiday mini catalog items on sale for up to 60% off. So I'm going to use a few items from the mini catalog today. The first one is Merriest Trees bundle. Now this one is not on sale. However, this is a carryover set and will probably be in the new catalog. Don't quote me, but it is being carried over. So it is not discounted. However, now is the only time you can get that bundled price and save 10% off. Otherwise, however it's carried over, it will be sold separately and you will have to pay full price. So you want to take advantage of that 10% savings. Another of the items, or two more of the items we're going to be using today, are also on sale for 10% off. We have the Christmas Tidings embossing folder, super cute. We're going to be using this. And then the Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green foil paper, which is what I'm using here. That is also 10% off. So lots of savings on today's products. All right, so let's get started. This card is all white with a little pop of green, which I really love doing a little bit of that once in a while. So this is a half sheet of thick white cardstock, and I have cut it, as some of you would say, hot dog style. So it's 4 1/4 by 11, but I will post measurements on my blog so you and supplies so you can see that. All right, now I have already run a piece of basic white through the embossing folder. This one, I have my metric side up. I'll put the measurements on there later, or on my blog. So I'm going to glue this down right in the center of my card front. So we just have this great white font texture. And it doesn't matter which way it goes. You can go this direction. This one, a few of my words are up, so I think I'm going to go this direction. Probably more of the words go sideways, but we're doing a portrait oriented card today. So let's just adhere this down. I'm going to say this is probably 5 by 3 3/4. Now I have a piece of white cardstock that's 4 by 5 1/4 to go right on top. It's a matte, and I have already dyed it with this Christmas tree. So this is the largest of our Christmas tree dies, but I wanted a lot of this to show through. So I've just cut it. I've left some room at the bottom for my sentiment. So it's not a big sentiment for the top, but then I get lots of that great texture showing through. And then you can save this and use it for a tag or something. Super cute. Okay, let's stamp our sentiment. We're going to use Granny Apple Green. And I'm doing this one. It says this is all from the stamp set. For the front, I'm going to do To You and Yours. It's very small. Remember, this is minimalistic, which we're going to have some great textures, some great shine, but just, a little bit of stamping right in the middle, hopefully. To You and Yours. Cute. It's just so sweet. And then on the inside, I'm going to use this larger sentiment. Now, if you want, you could switch them and put the larger one on the front and the smaller one on the inside, or whatever you want to do. Okay, that's all for our stamping. I mean, how quick and easy was that? All right, now the last piece was this Granny Apple Green foil. So I cut it with this image, or this die from the die set. And what it does is let me grab my pick tool. I'll get my piercer out here. Okay. What this makes is a little garland to go on our tree. Okay, so we've got, how many pieces? We've got 5 pieces, so I'm going to put them in order of length so I can keep track of what I'm doing here. And what I'm going to do is flip this over to the back, and I'm going to glue these onto the back. Okay, I'm going to start with my littlest one, and we're just going to glue right here. So I'm going to use the liquid glue, hopefully, and try to be very strategic with putting as little glue as possible where I need it. And trying not to slide this. Once I, oh, what happens first thing, I drop it right in the glue. The goal is to place it and then leave it, let it dry. Okay, this next one, let's figure out our placement. It's going to go right under this next set of branches here. Right here. We're just using a smallest amount of glue possible just to get those two little end pieces there. Okay, then our next one is going to go right here, right below this next batch of branches. All right, so I'm just using the little end kind of knobs or balls there to hold it on. And then this one should go right under here. Always double check just in case I messed up, so I can go back and fix it before it's too late. And place that there. Whoop, don't slide, get right on there. Okay, and then we have our longest one, which is going to go right there. Perfect. Right there. All right, let's look at it. Let's turn it over, see how it looks. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. All right, now we are going to pop up this whole panel. And this is going to help with our dimension and giving it a nice little, almost like a shadow box effect right here. Now, I didn't put a star on my tree. There isn't a lot of room at the top, but if you wanted to stamp it down a little further, you could and add a star, because why not? All right, let's get this placed and then press down where our dimensionals are. And that is it. Isn't that cute? It's very minimalistic, but very elegant. You could use the pink, you could use gold foil, you could use silver foil, whatever. You could use holographic foil or glimmer paper, whatever you have, and just make sure whatever this is matches that. And can you imagine you could put gold foil and heat emboss this with gold embossing powder? That would look really elegant as well. You could even put gold embossed foil behind this. Use polka dots or whatever. You could even put flowers back there, whatever embossing folder you have. This is a really simple card that could use a lot of different products, but still be fun and elegant. You could even put a colored background back there. You play around with it and see what you come up with. But super fun card to make. You can cut through a couple layers of these trees with no problem, so that saves you a little bit of time as well. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's project. Don't forget, you can still get this at the bundled price, 10% savings, and then our foil sheets, Melon Mambo and Green Apple Green. I am a hoarder of all things foil and glitter. So you could bet I will have some of this saved for a rainy day, because to me that's like gold. And then our Christmas Tidings embossing folders, also 10% off. And that's going to be gone. Once these are gone, these are gone. So make sure to take advantage of this and that foil paper. All right, thanks everybody, and I will see you back here on Thursday. All right, bye-bye.